Welcome back, yogis. Today we're going to do a 30-minute energy flow. So let's get ready. Let's get into it. Namaste. Start by bringing your hands to heart center. Rooting your feet down into the ground and feeling the energy from your feet move all the way up your legs, through your hips, through your abs, up and through your chest and your shoulders. Drop your shoulders down. Let your head and neck lengthen. Close your eyes and smile a little bit if you can. I always get told to smile, but you know, some mouths don't go like that all the time. So just try to think happy for a second, even if you don't smile. Get some positive thoughts and feelings in there. And then start by taking a deep breath in and letting go out of your mouth. Release your arms, raise your arms up into the air. Look up at your fingertips. Exhale, fold down. Just let yourself hang for a second. Bend your knees if you have to. Hold your toes if you have to. And just let your back release for a second. There it goes. And then push up into a halfway lift. Engage your core. You can push into your shins or your thighs. Shoulders back, wherever you are. Just try to keep your spine long. And then exhale, fold down. Inhale, bend your knees. Rise up. Bend back if you want. And then exhale, fold over. Face the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, shoulders back. Spine nice and long. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Let it go. Inhale, halfway lift, shoulders back. Exhale, hands down to your mat. Step back into a high plank. Stack everything nice. Now here you can drop your knees if you want and come down. Then push up into upward facing dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. So the option is always there to drop your knees if you need, or don't drop your knees and we do chaturanga. Come high up on your toes, bend your knees, look forward. And then step or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, belly in. Exhale, fold. We're gonna go a little bit faster now. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, halfway lift, belly. Exhale, hands down, step back, high plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. And I think for this one, I'm gonna have to lower my knees because my arms aren't loving a chaturanga right now, and they're not there. And that's okay. And that's how you build your strength back up. You just do it on your knees for a bit. And then you'll work your way back up to no knees. Step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, step back, knees down or up. Lower, upward facing dog, shoulders back, downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward into a warrior one. Keep that lunge in your front knee or right knee and raise up. Push back into your back foot. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, come down. Bring your foot back, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right foot forward, warrior one, rise up. Exhale, come down. Step back, high plank. Low plank. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. And paddle your feet out a little bit. Step to the front of your mat and just fold over. Grab your elbows. Let your back release again. Bend your knees. All about your back here, not your hamstrings. So release your hamstrings and let your back loosen, lengthen, and release. Bring your left hand down to right in front of your feet. Keep your right leg straight and bend your left knee. Push into your left hand and open up. Now you can do this with your legs straight if you want. I just find it gets into this hip more when I bend and into this hamstring. And it actually lets me open up more too. Keep breathing here. I love this stretch. And you can look down at your left hand if you want, or you can look up. But you can look at me. Two more breaths. Breathe right into that right hip. Exhale. Come back to the center. Let everything be loose for a second. And then bring your right hand down. Bend your right knee. And keep your left leg straight. And then twist. If it feels better to come up on your fingertips, then do that. If you have a block, you want to block for this, this is also great. And it actually doesn't affect the stretch at all if you have a block or not. It just is easier because you're up. Some people don't have the mobility to come down. So bring yourself up and still get into that left hip. Keep breathing. Keep feeling that intense stretch coming up the back of your hamstring into your hip. Two more breaths. Exhale, calm down. And anytime you need to use a block if you have any handy. And if you don't have any handy, you can use a water bottle. Anything that just raises you up a little bit. Grab your toes, bend your knees really deep. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, fold over and pull on your toes. Release your neck, release your head, release your breath. And come up slowly and just walk your knees out. Bring your left foot back. We're going to come into a lunge. I'm just going to inch my foot forward so that my knee is right over top of my ankle, and place my palms on the inside of my foot. And this again, if you want blocks, you can use blocks. Doesn't change anything. Actually allows me to come deeper sometimes. There's a lot of people out there that won't use blocks because of ego or whatever. They think that any kind of props are I don't need props, I can do it on my own, but some poses, I feel that props and blocks bring me so much deeper into them. Keep your back leg straight and send the energy down your leg through your heel. And bring your right hip back and your left hip forward. Square your hips off. And try to keep this knee, your right knee, in towards your body for now. We're gonna let it out in a minute. Just a few more breaths here. Keep your shoulders back and down. I just told myself that, so if I'm doing this, probably means you are too. 2 more deep breaths. Last breath in. Exhale, lower your knee down. Flatten your foot down. Oh, just stay here for a second. Get right into those inner hip creases. Top of your left quad. Sometimes it makes me feel better just to even come up straighter. And just take 2 more breaths here. It's gonna be fine. Keep breathing. And on your last exhale, heel toe your foot out to right to the edge of your mat. You can keep your blocks if you want. Right now, I'd rather come down. So open your knee up now. So you can see the sole of your foot. So you'll feel it very different here. And at this time, you might want to inch your back leg back a little bit if you're right into it. And then come down on your forearms. Keep trying to drop this right foot open. Keep breathing. More breaths here. And on your 3rd breath, come up on your palms, curl your toe under, and bring your back knee up. Nice and strong, nice and controlled. Bring your right foot back into plank. And downward facing dog. Let everything go here. Feel the difference between your right side and your left side. And bring your left foot forward. And inch your right foot back if you need. And again, if you need blocks, use blocks. Blocks feel really great for me today. Drop your shoulders down back. And keep that left knee tucked in towards your body. Square your hips off. And send that energy right out the back of your heel. So engage your glute, engage your hamstrings. Engage your calf and send all that energy you just squeezed out of your muscles out of your heel. And breathe. And keep breathing. And if your shoulders creep up, bring them back. And if your knee creeps down, bring it back. Three more deep breaths here. And on your third exhale, drop your back knee down. And flatten your foot out. Oh yeah. I'm gonna stay here for a second. Try to keep that knee in for now. Try to keep your neck as neutral as possible. We spend so much time looking down, looking down. I think it's wrecking our necks. We look at our phone, we look just down all the time. Try to keep your head up as much as you can. Anytime in day-to-day life, just try to keep your head at neutral. And exhale. Heel toe your left foot right to the edge of your mat. I'm gonna get rid of my blocks here. And drop your knee out to the side. Open up your knee, and I want to see the bottom of your left foot. And then calm down if you can, or you can just stay up if you want. Both hips are gonna feel different. So if you can't come down on one side, that's okay. Breathe here. You got it. Three more breaths here. And on your third exhale, bring your hands down. Curl your back toe under, lift your right knee. And slowly and more control, even if you have to heel toe it out a bit, bring your foot back to high plank. And then lower your knees down. Open your knees up for child's pose. Just push back. Put your forehead down. You can rock back and forth if you want. Get into those inner thighs. Just taking a little break here. Come up into tabletop, curl your toes under, come into downward facing dog. And then bring your left foot forward. And come up into warrior one. Nice deep lunge. Reach to the sky, square your hips off. Look towards your front toes. Engage your core. Push with equal amounts into each foot. Try to push away, or you can push and pull in with your feet too. That engages a different muscle group too. Try to keep your hips square. Drop your shoulders down. Drop a little bit deeper into that lunge. I know, your legs are burning. It's okay. You'll get over it. It'll pass. Take one more deep breath in. Rise up, exhale. Come into warrior two, keep that lunge. Drop your shoulders down. This back foot goes parallel against your back of your mat this time. Drop those shoulders down. Lunge. So you're telling myself. Why? Because my legs are tired too. Inhale. Let it all go. Inhale, come back to exalted warrior. Look up, bend in your knee. Keep that front knee bent. Look up at your fingertips. One more breath in. Exhale, side angle pose. You can do side angle pose however it feels good. I naturally came into this way, bring my hand up behind my back for a nice twist. You can bring your hand down to the floor and open up. Oh, just whatever feels really good for you right now. Inhale, come on up. Straighten that front leg. Reach out and come down for triangle. Keep that front leg straight this time. Just 2 breaths here. And then exhale, bring your hands down. Bring both feet so they point to the side of your mat. And drop your head down. Let it go, release. Release everything. And then walk your hands to your right foot and point your right foot to the front of your mat. Bring your back foot on a 45. Come up, warrior one on this side. Keep that front knee bent. Look up at your fingertips and stay. Keep your hips square. If you can, if you can't, there's always, you can come out where your hips are naturally. I like to try to keep my hips square, but you don't have to. Always remember, yoga is not just what I tell you, it's what you feel in your body. I can sit here and tell you something every day, and you know what? If it doesn't feel good, it's not doing good. So do something that makes your body feel better. And I don't mean when it's hard. I don't mean when your legs are shaking because you're using your muscles. That's not what I mean. I mean pain. Or real weakness. 2 more breaths. Exhale, warrior 2, keep that bend. Drop your shoulders. Look out over your right fingers. Tuck your belly in. Keep breathing, keep that warrior in sight. The feeling, the power of it. 1 more breath in, exhale. Come into exalted warrior. Keep that bend. Look up at your hands. Reach up and reach down. Really extend your arm up. Two more breaths here. On your second exhale, come into side angle pose. Again, whatever feels good for you. Your arm around your back. like that. Brings my shoulder back. Don't forget your lunge. Breathe. If you're shaking, if you think, I can't finish this, I can't do it, yes you can, we're almost there. I promise. 3 more breaths here. On your 3rd breath, straighten your leg, reach out, come down into triangle pose. One more breath in. Exhale, bring both hands to the middle again. Exhale your head down. And this pose, if you have headstand in your practice, please feel free to do so. You could reach out behind you. You can reach your ankles. Do what feels good here. Swaying your body in this position feels good. Oh, sway your body. Bring your feet into the middle of your mat. About wider than hip distance. Come down into Malasana. Bring your tailbone down to the ground. And really root your feet down. Root your tailbone down, bring it forward a little bit. Lengthen from your tailbone up your spine. Open your hands. Lifting your spine from your tailbone all the way to the crown of your head. Breathe energy into you. Breathe it from your tailbone all the way out your crown and then back. In, up your tailbone, out of your crown, and back down, like a big circle. Close your eyes, maybe do the hand motion with me. Maybe that will help you get into this. And on this last exhale, just let your body release and let yourself sink down without engaging anything this time. Hands together in prayer. Really hook your right elbow into your right knee and put your hand down on the ground. And raise your left for a twist. If you have the bind, you can reach around, do the bind. My shoulders aren't allowing me to do some of the things that I used to be able to do right now, and that's okay. And trust me, when they're better, you're gonna know. I promise. There'll be more vigorous practices coming your way, but you know what? Not right now. Inhale once. Deep, stretch up. Exhale, bring your left hand down, bring your left elbow into that knee. Just as a nice little bit of leverage. Place your left hand down, raise your right arm up. Keep breathing here. again, if you have the bind, take the bind. 2 more breaths. Exhale, come back to center. Bring both elbows into both knees and your hands into prayer. And I promise we're almost done. If your feet are killing you right now, you're almost there. 2 more breaths. And on your next exhale, just come down to your bum. Bring your feet out. Let's actually shake those feet. Shake your legs. They did a lot of work today. Then come to the front of your mat. Feet facing the front of your mat. Remove the flesh underneath your bum so your sit bones are nice and flat on the floor, and you really feel a difference when you do that. A lot of people giggle, but you know what? There's some flesh there and it needs to be moved. Imagine like sitting on a pillow, you're kind of like not stable, but then you move that pillow away and you can sit flat. Inhale, reach your arms up. Bring your belly in, exhale, fold over. Grab your toes if you can. And this stretch I really like to do. There's so many different ways to do forward fold, but this time I want you to, grabbing your toes, or if you can't grab your toes, just grab behind your shins. Really extend your spine up, straight from your tailbone. Notice how we're working straight from our tailbone today, all the way up. We're trying to bring energy into our body. And then bring yourself forward. And fold over. Just take a deep breath in and release down. So we're really trying to lengthen here and fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Drop your shoulders. If you have one more in you, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Try to have your spine as long as you can when you fold down. And breathe from your tailbone all the way up your spine. And exhale. Slowly walk your hands up your legs and just bring your hands behind you. Come up for a reverse tabletop just to even everything out. Bring your shoulder blades together. Bring your hips up to the sky. Drop your head down. Push into your hands and your feet. Engage your glutes. 2 breaths here. Exhale, come down. You can let yourself hang here for a second. It feels really good. And then come down. Open your legs out and come back into Savasana. Bring your feet into butterfly today. Try to get your back as flat on the floor as you can.
try to take this little curve out. And if you have a really predominant curve here and it starts to pinch, then bring your knees together and bring your feet out. Just tuck your tailbone in a little bit and feel how that feels. And I'm going to stay like this. This is constructive pose. And if you ever have any kind of low back issues or tension, this is how you kind of release it. Close your eyes. And just let go here. Let go of all the shit that's happening in the world. Let go of the emotions that you have from all of this. But also know that these emotions are imperative right now. But just for a few minutes, let them go. And try to just be you. Like there's no one else in the world but you, laying here in absolute bliss and complete relaxation. Let it go. Breathe in energy. Exhale anything stagnant in your body. Take 3 more deep breaths. Every exhale, melt down into the floor. Let your body release. Allow yourself to relax. It is okay. Feel free to stay here for as long as you need. Or if you're finished and complete, you can roll over to your right side with me. And push up to a seat. And bring your hands to your heart center. And something just came up for me. And I know it's really hard for a lot of people right now, but know it's okay to let go, to take care of yourself, and it's okay to allow your body to release and to relax. Tension gets built up in your body, and when it does, it builds and builds and builds, and if you don't release it in some way, it's going to cause some damage mentally, physically, however it presents itself. So please allow yourself to relax and just be. It's okay, especially during these times. And hand from that. I own. One deep breath, inhale. Bring your hands to your forehead center, and from here I bow with love, light, deep, deep, deep gratitude for each and every single one of you. Namaste. Have a wonderful day today. Thank you so much for joining me. And please, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support, because we all need support at these times. So I'm forever grateful. Thank you. See you soon.